So the fight already started, main event already started. I'm kind of busy working on other stuff, so I'm not trying to look for a pirated stream of the fight and have it constantly buffer on me and then Bruce buffer and then try to find another one. I'm not interested in this card, like, at all. I don't think Jose Aldo should still be fighting. I don't think he should have taken this fight. I don't think he should fight boring people, like, not worthy, like, champions. And Ariel Helwani is not a, shouldn't have fought. I mean, he's retired now, so cool. But Mario Bautista and them, he shouldn't have fought them. I am glad Natalia Silva won, though. She's a... I mean, if you look at their, like, side by side, Natalia Silva and Alexa Grasso, it's like Natalia's got like a smile on her face. She's all like bubbly. She's like a ray of sunshine. Alexa Grasso was like, you know, oh, she's the one. Ooh, Alexa Grasso feet pics and all that stuff. Look how grateful we are that the UFC puts their, like, full body there, you know? But yeah, no, Alexa Grasso is like mad and like her hair is like constrained and everything in the picture. Actually, Alexa Grasso was more like, I don't even know why I said that. The fact that Valentina Shevchenko is on this card, it's like, oh yeah, Valentina Shevchenko feet pics would probably go for the most. I don't know what I'm saying, but right, Canelo hands. Come on, I actually want Belal to win. I don't. It's because of the recent event. It's because I want Islam versus Ilia. Dang. So JDM's winning? The thing is, here's the perfect scenario. Belal wins by split decision robbery. Because then in the eyes of the fans, JDM wins. Right? But Belal keeps his belt, so Islam doesn't move up and he has to fight Ilia. That's the perfect scenario for all this if you really think about it. Come on, Canelo hands. Just Ray gotta win. I'd rather Belal win if it comes down to it. If one person has to get knocked out, I just want to see Islam versus Ilia, bro. Oh, he hasn't wrestled yet? Interesting. Respect. I'm trying to give as much credit as I possibly can to Belal. For activity.
Listen, you're a crotch sniffer, bro.
Twitter is garbage. This used to work. Like, this used to, like, you can go to the latest posts and it would show like clips and videos, like people just taking it from their phones. I want JDM to hurt him, but I think Bilal's gonna win. Because I was watching UFC Embedded, and in the first episode of Embedded, it might have been the second episode, but at the end of the episode, JDM was like, "It's time." He was saying every single time I've ever heard a fighter go, "Oh, I'm gonna make you retire in the octagon. Like after this fight, you're gonna retire. It's retirement time for you." Anytime any fighter said that, they always lose, and JDM said that. So damn, Twitter sucks. Twitter's garbage, dude. I don't know why people spend their time on it. I don't know why Zop and FaZe spend their time on it. I actually do like the current UFC champions. I do like the stars right now. Okay. There's only really two champions that I don't like. Everybody else, it's like, okay, I got Drickus at number 1. I got Merab at number 2. But they're both, like, they can go back and forth for that number 1 spot. Merab has the most entertaining personality of any champion right now. But he's not that entertaining of a fighter. But his last fight was really entertaining. And now that he's such a dominant force, everyone's going to be training specifically for him, so they're going to have to counter him. And, yeah, that's... I feel like that it's going to be exciting looking at Merab's. He could be number 1, but I just, recency bias. I just watched a Drickus podcast a couple days ago, so... And then Volk, obviously. He's a more likable champion than any other champion right now, but like in terms of like entertainment and what I'm looking for, he's not as entertaining as Merab, personality wise, or as all arounder, like in terms of the value he offers, like educationally and entertainment, and how he looks in fights and plot armor, as Drickus. So Volk, then Islam, then who's oh yeah, then Aspinall. John Jones is not the champion. And then Pantoja. Nope. Then Ankalaev, then Pantoja, then Belal. So, actually, no. I don't know. Those last 3, you could swap them around in any order. Pantoja is cool and all, but like there's nothing wrong with him. There's just nothing great. Like he's just a boring personality. You gotta have both, man. It's a make or break. You gotta have both. People are like, oh, JDM's got a boring personality. JDM does not have a boring personality. The fact that he doesn't talk much is like aura. That's like it's like an Alex Pereira type of thing. Like he's not trying to overcompensate, Bro, what?
Under 3 minutes here.
Okay. I don't even care about this fight. I know this is like Natalia Silva she's gonna get the next title shot or whatever, or Valentina Shevchenko versus Zhang Weili for like women's MMA GOAT status, But I was more invested in the Natalia Silva fight than the Valentina Shevchenko one, because Natalia Silva's pretty. Okay.
A little showmanship from Della Maddalena.
Good defense. Always so entertaining, bro. Come on, where's the Canelo hands? These guys, bro, they look, I actually have a lot of respect for Belal starting so late. But the tactics that these guys use to win fights, it's like they're so afraid of the journey, they're so afraid of being flawed, they're so afraid of taking a loss that to them it's like they want to fight like robots, bro. It actually ruins the sport.
Back fist late. Muhammad attempts to spin back fist late.
JDM's entertaining. I would like him as a champion. But man, I want to see Islam fight Ilia. Because it doesn't matter how that fight turns out. Either way, like, that's an extreme gamble of aura. Whoever wins that fight is, like, they're going down in history. They have to be talked about. Like, if Ilia wins, it'll be Conor 2.0. And if he retires on the spot after that, that'll be unbelievable. No one will know what to do with him. But, and I think he should. But if Islam wins, yeah, he's probably like, he's one fight away from being the GOAT of MMA. He goes up, after that, gets the welterweight belt, title shot. Screw it, I'd let him, if he beats Ilia, I'd give him the courtesy of, if I was the UFC, I'd give him the courtesy of keeping both belts and holding up the division just for the opportunity to do it. For the opportunity for double champ status. And if he gets that welterweight belt, screw it, bro. Islam's the greatest MMA fighter of all time. Dang, if I put money on this, I would have put it on Belal. Right, just, if I was him, I would shoot. He said he's not going to shoot. You know what? I respect that. I can respect it both ways. He's at a hard road to the top. So, and people really hate on him. I kind of feel bad for him a little bit, but also he kind of brings it on himself sometimes. He's got his own journey, his own path. It's difficult to see how things could play out where he could actually become like really likable and he could also be happy with his own performances and things like that. But this is kind of ridiculous. All these Dagestani, like these Muslim guys that all pretend to be friends with each other. Like, you really think about it for a second? indirectly, Islam is basically saying, I want my friend to lose the belt. Oh, that's my friend. Bilal's my friend. I don't want to fight him. Yeah, but I want him to lose so I can pursue my own career. Really? He's really your friend? You're all just people, bro. There's no difference between any of these people, but when people go, oh, I want this guy to win because he believes in Islam, he believes in Allah, you know, he's Muslim, so I want him to win. That's a really pathetic reason. And I totally understand why these fighters get so much hate, because that's the kind of audience they inspire. So we're not getting topuria versus makhachev. Huh. Really? Because, I mean, there is a lot of hate against Belal, so people might just be coping, but significant strikes in round 1, round 2, round 3. Okay, he's picking it up. Championship rounds, come on. Split decision robbery, let's go. You know what? I put Belal over on Goliath and Pantoja. Because Belal brings entertainment. He may not be like the entertaining guy, but entertainment happens around him because of him, indirectly. Still love you, Belal, always. Even though you always look so good. It's because you look goofy. It's not in spite of the fact that you look goofy. Like always. You will never not look goofy, but embrace it, you know? He brings way more entertainment than Leon. So. And that's inspirational. Bilal's thing is inspirational. Gets a lot of hate. The fact that someone so chopped can make it up so high, like that inspires me, you know? Like, man, if he could do it, anyone could do it. It's actually really nice. I put him over Pantoja and Uncle Ive. I still think Bilal's gonna win. Cause like, you gotta go through hell to do what he did. To have the shittest genetics in the world and still make it to the top. That level of dedication to beat all these guys who came before him. Like, that's not the kind of dedication that just fades after you win the title. That fades after like 5 title defenses. That fades the same way it faded for like GSP, you know? I think he's got the dedication to, like, even if he's losing in the last round, just like really go out there and just give it his all, like kill himself in the octagon, you know? Even if it may not look like it, even if JDM is more exciting, even if he's more of a fighter and he's more of like a killer, you know? Bilal's not going to let himself lose so easily. But JDM would be a fun champion, man. And he does it. People don't even realize it. It's so crazy. Everyone thinks he's so boring. They didn't give him props when he said that sick line against Ian Gary. Like, no one cheered or anything. But JDM is actually like a crazy aura individual, in the same way that Natalia Silva is like the cutest WMMA fighter right now. And people don't even realize it. But they will. They will. They'll pick up on it. I'm not uploading this on my clips channel. I'm just gonna save it to my VODs. Oh. Break?
Winning every round so far. He has not got a fucking clue what to do, alright? So keep doing what you're doing, find that that shot. Okay, when you find it back against the cage, you can deal with it scrapping, no problem, right? When you're on the pull, find that shot. Stay away from his rear hand.
Listen, you're having a lot of fun out there.
Just keep him on the panels. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go.
What are you gonna do? Secondary, right? Secondary. Secondary. Chase the rhythm. Dude, when you do 3 punches,
We got 10 minutes in you hard. Let's go. Let's go and finish this dude. Come on.
Yeah, Bilal's no quitter, bro.
Great to watch those two power corners, Ben Vickers for Jack Della Maddalena, Mike Valley, Lewis Taylor, Horacio Gutierrez, Mike Cannon, everybody with the Bilal Muhammad camp. Seems like Muhammad said to his coaches that Della Maddalena is just too slippery. He's having a hard time getting hold of him. His coaches said,
Jack, you're winning.
Oh, his boxing, bro. You gotta shoot the takedown. You got to. I wouldn't lose so much respect for Bilal if he shot the takedown. I would lose respect because of the fact that he said that he wouldn't. But when people like Dricus go like, I might shoot a takedown. It's mixed martial arts. Mix up your martial arts. I'm gonna use every tool I have. Say it like it is. I respect that. I don't respect Ankalaev for saying he won't shoot a takedown and then shooting 13. Just threw a flying knee? I would assume that in the championship rounds, honestly, he would pick up the pace. Because he's another, you know, smother him, pressure, cardio, whatever. If Bilal wins, I'm claiming this as I predicted it. And if JDM wins, I'm also gonna say I predicted it. But I'm gonna say I was a JDM fan from day one, even though I just found out about him like last year. And it's not even been half the year yet. The UFC's so fucked for making me root for Bilal, dude. Whatever. It's not that big. This fight's honestly not that big of a deal. I want to see Ilia versus That's the only reason why I'm watching this. Because those are the stakes. If that fight happens or not, that's what this main event depends on. That's honestly the main draw of this fight. No, dude, remember the name. Come on, Canelo hands.
Maddalena.
That was... I already saw that. Right, exactly, please. And GSP was there at embedded. Right, exactly. He lives in Chicago. Oh, did he shoot? Did he finally shoot? Oh, is it the 5th round already?
Big cut.
Straight lead, 2 lead left hand. Oh, knee.
Nasty knee cut him.
It cut him bad.
Big cut. Man,
Oh!
Big right hand from Muhammad momentarily wobbles Maddalena.
Oh, okay. Dang, it is the 5th round. That was quick. Wow, when you're not watching a fight, you realize how quick 25 minutes actually is. Islam, welcome to welterweight. Come on, rob him, rob him. That'll be even better for like his likability. Look, everyone's dopamine just dropped, so the whole time they were like, oh, this fight sucks. Belal sucks. JDM sucks. But then, once the fight's over, I'm happy now. Dude, everyone on Twitter is so... They all have such a agenda behind the things that they say. It's impossible to figure out, like, what's actually happening in the fight. I wish they would just post clips. It's looking like JDM's gonna win. Come on, rob him. Split decision robbery. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. So yeah, look, see, he'll be a champion in the eyes of the fans, so it won't be any problem. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay, wait. It wasn't announced yet. Wait. And you? Hold up. I don't want to show what's on my YouTube page just yet. Alright, whatever. This was retarded, dude. Oh, I didn't watch this one. I didn't watch episode 6. I don't even want to watch these. I'll just wait to see the Octagon interview on here. Oh, it's live? What's going... Please, Rob JDM.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds,
Good thing I can't
we go
read
to the judges' scorecards
Spanish.
for decision. The judges scored the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision. And now, undisputed UFC.
We predicted this, bro. No, I didn't. I mean, last year I was like, dude, when it was announced that Belal was gonna fight Shavkat Rakhmonov, that's when I was like, oh, JDM's the future, bro. JDM's. But I'm saying all this now, I should have said it earlier. Whatever. My word doesn't mean nothing. But this fight, I still hope Islam fights Ilia, bro. Come on. I mean, that would be perfect. That would be ideal. JDM gets the belt, and that fight still has to happen. It can still happen.
Time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
That's all I care about, bro. Damn. Nice job, Canelo Hands. You possibly messed up the biggest fight of the year, and maybe like the biggest fight of the past 5 years. Right? The biggest fight since Conor versus Khabib. Well, I'm going to forget the name.